There's only one disease. The judge said, what is it? I said, you already know. When someone has sinusitis, what is obstructing the nasal passage? She said, mucus. And when another has bronchitis, what is obstructing the bronchial tubes? She said, mucus. And when another has pneumonia, what's covering the cells of the lungs? She said, mucus.
Asthma, what should we do about that?
All respiratory issues. Get off all dairy, which is lactic acid. Get off of all meats and proteins, which is uric acid. And get off of all gluten grains, which is carbonic acid. Put her on a raw vegetable and fruit diet, high in fruit. She can eat some vegetables too. Get her off the stimulants. Make sure she's not on the steroids or all these inhalers because it's compacting all the mucus further into her respiratory tracts and her lungs, alveoli, and all of that. Cleanse her lungs, cleanse her whole respiratory system. In order to cleanse the respiratory system, you have to cleanse the mucosa membrane. So she needs mucosa membrane herbs like poke root, blood root, burdock root, dandelion leaf, the barbs family, things like that. Get her the 3 bitters and the geogenetic therapeutic package level 1 off my site. Go to them doctors and have them doctors wean her off of this suppressive therapy. All they doing is suppressing the mucus further into her respiratory tract, which is going to basically become like cysts and crystals, and crystallized mucus is going to block and start poking holes in the lungs, and then you have a whole nother problem.
Back then, when fire left burns on the skin, we didn't reach for creams. We broke open fresh aloe leaves. The cool gel soothed the burn, calmed the pain, and helped the skin knit faster. Comment aloe, and we'll send you more primal remedies passed down from our elders. And here's a secret they swore by. Mixing aloe gel with honey made the healing even faster, protecting the wound while cooling it at the same time.
Let's do arthritis straight from the pharmacist's cookbook. FDA only lets them put 1 ingredient at a time in these creams, so we're just going to teach you how to do it at home so you can get 3 instead of 1, making the ultimate recipe for your arthritic hands. Dome burrows. Now, dome burrows is going to help us reduce swelling around those joints by drawing out the water. Then you don't have that swelling, which helps those joints not hurt. 1 packet of dome burrows, like that. 5 milliliters of wintergreen oil. Now, wintergreen oil, methyl salicylate, will reduce the inflammation. You see a relief from arthritic pain. Every 5 milliliters has 6 grams of methyl salicylate. 5 milliliters giving us 6 grams of methyl salicylate. Keep it away from the kiddos because we all know that methyl salicylate and kiddos don't get along. Mix those 2 together. Diclofenac gel, anti-inflammatory, works like ibuprofen. It stays topical so we're not eating out your stomach and ruin your kidneys. So 50 grams of diclofenac gel. Reduce the inflammation, reduce the swelling, reduce the pain, 3 in 1, and you just did it yourself. Just add that right here. Now the gel's turned into a solution. It gets into the joints substantially better. You can put that on twice a day. Once you've mixed it, it's good for about 30 days. There are some cool studies out right now. They're looking at quercetin and black seed oil to help reduce how much anti-inflammatories you have to take. I want to take these 2, see if we can get you off some of those other things you've got.
Do you have chronic inflammation and joint issues like arthritis? I got you with some herbs and some natural remedies for that joint pain. Let's go. Number 1, you already knew this one was coming, turmeric root. So this is one of the GOATs when it comes to fighting inflammation in the body. You can take it in higher dosages if you have chronic pain. Number 2, boswellia, aka frankincense. So this one is really good for mobility and flexibility. Number 3, white willow bark, aka nature's painkiller. Fun fact, a lot of pain meds are extracted from white willow bark. Number 4, devil's claw and cat's claw. Number 5, the people's champ, ginger root. Replenishing your minerals is essential. That's why having things like sea moss is really good because it's abundant in minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants, as well as anti-inflammatory compounds that can help over time with your joint pain. So this last one is going to be kind of a package deal because they work really good together. So glucosamine and type 2 collagen are going to be key for helping to rebuild and maintain the cartilage in the body. Next one is going to be hyaluronic acid, which helps to lubricate the joints. There have been studies out there that prove that cartilage can be rebuilt. You just need to give your body what it needs. Stop consuming things that are adding to the inflammation in your body. Use these herbs, get your minerals, and help rebuild yourself with these components that I told you about, okay? Stay healthy, stay rare.
Back then, when headaches struck, people didn't swallow tablets. They crushed peppermint leaves and pressed them on the temples. The cooling oils eased pain within minutes. Families always kept a bundle ready in their homes. Comment peppermint if you'd actually try this remedy tonight. And here's the surprising part. Roman soldiers even carried peppermint leaves in their pouches, chewing them to stay sharp and fight fatigue during long marches.
8 Foods to Help Prevent Arthritis, Inflammation, and Autoimmune Pain by Dr. Shintani.
Here are your top 8 foods to fight pain and inflammation. Number 1, berries such as blueberries and cranberries are full of anti-inflammatory anthocyanins. Number 2, spices such as turmeric and ginger are among the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods with curcumin, gingerol, and sugarol in them. Number 3, onions and garlic have allium and quercetin, which are also powerful anti-inflammatory nutrients. Number 4, chia seeds, flax seeds, and wild salmon are full of anti-inflammatory omega-3 oils. Number 5, green tea has catechins whose anti-inflammatory effects can reverse neuropathic pain. Number 6, broccoli and dark leafy greens have sulforaphane, vitamin E, and polyphenols that cut inflammation. Number 7, almonds and walnuts have vitamin E, L-arginine, and magnesium, all of which reduce inflammation. And number 8, orange vegetables such as pumpkin, squash, carrots, and sweet potato are all rich in anti-inflammatory carotenoids. For more tips on arthritis and pain, get my free ebook, Health Secrets, at peacediet.org. I'm Dr. Shintani for your health.
Got a stubborn cut that won't heal? In the past, we didn't run to the pharmacy. We picked calendula. Petals soaked in warm oil became a golden remedy. Applied to wounds, burns, cracked skin, it sped up healing and protected against infection. Calendula wasn't just a flower, it was the skin's best friend. This forgotten trick still works better than most store creams. Follow us and grab our natural remedies in bio. It's all in there.
From the first week, you're going to see that bloating come all the way down from the face all the way to the fupa. And all those backup toxins from years of processed foods flushed out. I'm talking about these soursop bitters, mainly the orange flavor. They target your gut, your mood, your digestion, your focus, your hair, your skin, all of it. Your system gets overwhelmed with bad bacteria and it starts to take over. That's when you get that low energy, that sluggish feeling, your digestion, that stubborn bloat, and all you need is 2 tablespoons. If you hated how the original bitters taste like I did, this right here is a game changer. Still packed with premium ingredients, just you can tolerate it better. And now I actually enjoy taking it. If the card is still orange, that means there's still some bottles left and it's on sale. Grab it while you can.
She was about to be admitted to hospital with pneumonia. She's 23. She said, I don't want to go to hospital. I was admitted a month ago. I was put on strong antibiotics that made me so sick and it didn't really help. She said, so pneumonia is a pretty bad situation. So I said, come, we'll do what we can. We had a program on, so it was convenient. And I said to her, just a little tip on your way. She had a 5-hour drive. I said, cut up an onion, put half in one plastic bag, half in the other bag. Now, sorry, she didn't have to drive with the onion on her feet. Her boyfriend was driving. And I said, put your feet in those plastic bags and put a sock on. Well, she thought that was pretty strange, but she was willing to do anything. When she got to our health retreat, she was just smiling. She said, I'm in awe. She said, she said it lessened my tightness. She said it seemed to open my bronchioles. This is on the feet. Very simple treatment.
Mix this just once and goodbye blurred vision. This is the remedy my grandmother uses to improve eyesight, eye strain, prevent macular degeneration, cataracts, and more. If you are looking for a natural and effective remedy to improve your eyesight quickly and easily, then this remedy is for you. To start with this remedy, we will start by cutting 2 lemons into slices, then we will cut them into small pieces. Lemon contains antiseptic properties that help fight conjunctivitis and other eye diseases. Lemon is a rich source of vitamin C, a natural antioxidant that helps prevent age-related eye diseases such as cataracts and macular degeneration. In addition, it can also help prevent the onset of other eye diseases, such as glaucoma and conjunctivitis. Don't forget to tell us where you are watching from, so we can send you a very special greeting in the next video. Today's greeting is for Julieta Maria Martinez, who is watching from Mexico, and Jose Gutierrez, who is watching from Colombia. Thank you for watching our videos. Now we will continue by dicing for cloves of garlic into small cubes. Garlic contains a high content of fatty acids such as omega-3, lutein, zeaxanthin, zinc and vitamin C, which help prevent the risk of macular degeneration and other eye diseases such as cataracts. At this point we will add 3 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in a bowl. Olive oil is excellent for preventing blindness. Now we will introduce the garlic and the chopped lemons in a glass container with a lid. Here we also add the olive oil and finally we add honey until it is completely covered. This should be mixed very well. This remedy will not only improve vision, but it also decreases the risk of suffering from blood pressure problems. It is also good for the prevention of common flu and colds. Its allicin enhances the immune system, helps to deflate the stomach and cleanse your liver. It is also good for the heart, lowers blood pressure and regulates cholesterol levels. It also regulates blood sugar levels. Once everything is well mixed, let it stand for 24 hours in the refrigerator. You should only ingest a tablespoon before each meal. With this simple remedy you will be able to improve your eyesight in a very short time. Put it into practice and see for yourself the wonderful result.
Homemade Vicks Vape Rub for when your babies are sick. Y'all, it smells so good and it also will moisturize their skin. The recipe is super simple. All you need is some coconut oil. I use 3 tablespoons. Then add 2 tablespoons of pure African shea butter. Make sure to mix it until it's completely melted like this. And then I added about 20 drops of peppermint essential oil and then 20 drops of eucalyptus oil. Make sure to share with the mom during this cold season and follow me for more mom content.
Do you struggle with anxiety and sleepless nights? I got you with some herbs that'll help you fall asleep naturally. This video was brought to you by Our Sweet Dreams Herbal Tea. First one is valerian root, a well-known herb for its calming and sedative properties. It works by increasing GABA in the brain, which is the neurotransmitter that's in charge of calming anxiety and promoting relaxation. So it'll help you fall asleep faster and have a more restful, deep sleep. Just beware that it stinks. So the next herb is chamomile, everyone's fave. Its mild sedative effect comes from a certain antioxidant inside of it called apigenin that binds to receptors in the brain that help initiate sleep. So this next one is one of my faves, lemon balm. So this is a really good calming herb, especially when combined with valerian and or chamomile. So it helps to calm the nervous system and helps to reduce restlessness. Next one is hops. Yes, the stuff that makes beer. It actually has compounds that work on the central nervous system and can promote a little drowsiness. Next is passion flower. Similar to valerian, it increases GABA and it helps with people that overthink at night. I get it. You know her. I'm talking about my girl Lavender. Mildly sedative, relaxing, and is good for people that have anxiety stopping them from sleeping at night. The last one is rose petals. She can uplift your mood and help you achieve a peaceful mental state before going to sleep.
Did you know that a slice of cucumber is excellent for toothache? All you need to do is place a slice of cucumber on the affected area. It will reduce inflammation, it will reduce the pain, and also it will numb the area. All you need is 1 slice. Try it.
Let me show y'all how to make this all natural herbal cough syrup, because you know you're not supposed to give your kids under the age of 4 cough syrup, right? You gave it to them anyway? Cool, that's your business, them your kids. Let me show you what I did for mine. Get you a, got a knife, got a juicer, red onion, fresh ginger, lemon, honey, natural honey, local honey is always better. Mason jar, shred everything up real finely and combine everything into the mason jar except the lemon. You're going to blend this as good as you can. Add as much honey. So you want to try to fill it to the top. I have no measurements for you, okay? Eyeball it. And put that cap on it. You're going to shake it. It ain't going to move. Store it in a dark corner for 48 hours. And then look up there. Look at that juice. Pour it all off and strain it. Push all of it out as you can and add the lemon. And y'all, you have just created your kids an all-natural cough syrup, which is extremely great for their immune system. It helps to reduce the inflammation, the mucus, and it has a soothing effect.
You taking medications for your headache is causing you more headaches. I bet you didn't know about that. It's called a medication overuse headache. So I'm about to tell you 5 ways you can attack that headache naturally without any pharmaceuticals. Let's go. Number one, please drink some water. Y'all gotta drink more water. A lot of times a headache or any kind of foggy feeling in the brain is often your first indication that you're dehydrated. Let me put it like this. Your brain is a pretty wet and moist and plump organ. When it gets to looking all parched like this, your head is gonna hurt. That is because the brain starts to retract, it starts to shrink up, and all them little nerves get tugged on and hurt. That is why the first sign of a headache, the first thing you want to do is drink a little water, avoid alcohol, avoid caffeine. These may seem like the right choices, but they just gonna dehydrate you more, leading to more headache down the line. So, next is a compress. Now I tell y'all, do y'all remember these? Especially back in the day in the nurse's office where they couldn't give you medications like that. They was doing what they could do with what they had. And that was putting some cold ice on your head. And it worked. And it still works. Temperature therapy works. So get a cold compress, put it on your forehead, put it on your eyes, put it on your temples. Then you can get a warm compress and put it on the back of your neck. Put it on your shoulders. Find something like this. Make it yourself. I promise you, that's gonna knock your pain down. Next, try some essential oils. There are essential oils that are proven scientifically to reduce migraines and headaches. Oh wait, you thought I wasn't gonna take it to the science? Let's go straight to the science. Here we're talking about the use of peppermint oil in acute tension headaches. And they found that using this oil topically, that means on your skin, was significantly effective in treating headaches. It was actually comparable to aspirin and Tylenol. This is aspirin, this is Tylenol. Did you catch that? Put the medicine down and consider some peppermint oil. Diluted, of course, so you don't burn yourself up. Take that oil and rub it in your temples and just relax. And if you don't feel like putting any oils on your skin, you can also use lavender oil. That you can just whip a little bit of, and that can help too. Next, relaxation and stretching. A lot of our headaches are caused by poor posture. Sitting up at a desk, staring at a computer screen, your neck gets all tensed up, and that leads to headaches running down the back of your head. Now imagine stretching the muscles, okay? Imagine stretching them. You will feel instantly better. And here are some stretches that you can do. Looking down, wraps, pushing your neck from side to side. Instant relief, especially when coupled with what I got next. Because are you having eye strain? Reduce it if you want to treat your headache naturally. Try this 20-20-20 method. If you are somebody that is constantly working in front of a screen and you have headaches because of them, you need to reduce eye strain by using this method. Every 20 minutes, take a break. Stare at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. And this is gonna help break up some of that screen time that's messing with your eyes, messing with your brain, and giving you a headache. Try these and see how they work out for you. Toodles.
Back then, when sinuses locked up, we didn't buy sprays. We grated fresh horseradish. 1 teaspoon with lemon cut through mucus in minutes and cleared the head fast. It wasn't pretty, it was effective. The part everyone misses comes next. Comment horseradish and tap the link in our profile. Our ebook is 93% off today and includes 2 free gifts, limited. Add a splash of apple cider vinegar and a little honey. Keep it in a jar for the week. A small spoon before meals opens the nose and helps you breathe like yourself again.
If you're suffering with arthritis, listen up. These are the 3 most important supplements that's going to get you through it. Step 1, let's target those free radicals. What you're going to need is vitamin C with bioflavonoids. About 3,000 to 10,000 milligrams a day, but you want to divide it into 3 different parts. Number 2, we got to stabilize the bone. So let's go with calcium magnesium, roughly 2,000 to 10,000 milligrams a day. Now, the next one is the powerhouse of the cocktail. Any type of inflammation has to be gone. Now, here's the thing. It's not talked about enough, but it's the supplement that you need. Bromelain. 500 milligrams a day on top of a very good diet. Look up the Hay Diet, Hay diet. Or you can do 80-20, 80% fruits and vegetables, 20% meat, and watch how your body changes. But most important, remember that Jesus is King. I love you guys and have a blessed day.
You know that certain ache that settles deep in the joints? That stiffness that talks to you first thing in the morning? For that stubborn ache, my people taught me to use a gentle persuader.
You don't fight the pain. You just gently persuade it to move on. You warm up some simple salt in a dry pan.
Then pour it in a clean cloth and fold it up snug, like you're holding a secret. The profound truth is you can't force stiffness to leave. You have to offer it gentle, steady warmth. This ain't about fixing, honey. It's about comforting your body with profound kindness. And that's just one remedy, honey. There's hundreds more right here in this app. Choose your health focus and find hundreds of remedies with easy step-by-step guides. Its name is Verta Home Remedies.